Hey everyone, it's Ellen here, and today I want to come at you with a quick tutorial for how to play Miley's new song, End of the World. I just heard it a couple days ago and I absolutely love the vibe of it, so I wanted to teach it to you guys. It's not that hard. So really quick before we get started, I am using my Journey Instruments OF660 guitar, which is one of my collapsible guitars. This one is also a color changing blue to purple guitar as well, so it's super cool. I will link more information about it down below if you're interested. But yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and get started with those chords. Alright guys, so to play this song in its original key, I do have my capo on the first fret, and then I have 6 different chord shapes to show you. We're going to start with our C major. We also have our F suspended 2 over C. There's our G add 4. We also have D minor. We have E minor. And the last chord is our A minor. And just a little side note, I did teach you guys these chord shapes to keep them as beginner friendly as possible. However, if you are somebody who prefers more of those regular open chord shapes, you could replace your F sus2 over C with your regular barred version of F. And you could also replace your G add 4 with your regular open G. So just some different options for you guys. However, I prefer the F sus2 over C and the G add 4 just because I think they sound really pretty in this song, but that choice is totally up to you. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about strumming. All right, and once you have those chord shapes under your belt, then we can go ahead and pair it with some strumming. Now for this song, I do think there's 2 strumming patterns that come to mind that are both pretty easy to pair with it. The first is, of course, our regular island strum. It's our down, down, up, strumming pattern. It'll sound like this. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down, up. And throughout the song, you would just use this. Sometimes you'd play it twice per chord, other times you'd only play it once, but you could use this for the whole thing. So let me show you an example with the first verse. We've got, today you woke up and you told me that you wanted to cry. Down, down, up, down, up. The sky was falling like a comet on the 4th of July. And you could use this strumming pattern for the entire song. It sounds great with the chorus as well. Oh, 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 oh. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Pretend it's not the end of the world. All right. And then of course for the bridge, it'll work as well. Let's go to Paris. I don't care if we get lost in the sea. Paint the city Picasso would have done in his dreams. Do the things that we were way too terrified of before. Whoa. Alright, so you could use this strumming pattern for the entire song. It sounds great. But one way that I like to kind of dress it up and make it sound just slightly more like the original song is I will actually change this strumming pattern to an all down strum pattern. So essentially we're just strumming every 8th note. So it's all down strums. It'll sound like this. We've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, 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 down. If you watch any of my other tutorials, you'll recognize both of these strumming patterns. We use them a lot. And this one really works for this song because it really matches that kind of drum that you hear throughout it. So 2 things that I would add to this strumming pattern, if you can, are accents and palm muting. So the first thing is accents. Basically, you just want to strum with a little extra emphasis for some of these down strums. So I would recommend accenting the first beat, the and of the 2, and the 4. So we'd have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's just going to add a little bit of extra rhythm to the strumming pattern, and it'll help the song kind of like feel like it's moving forward, like towards something. And the second thing I had said was palm muting. Again, totally optional, but if you can, take the side of your palm that has your pick in it, and you want to gently rest that over the bridge of your guitar. It's going to be pretty far back here, okay? And as you rest your palm there and strum, it'll kind of dampen the sound of the strings, so they're just not ringing out as much. So if you compare the palm mute with the accents, it gives a really cool kind of drummy sound. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It can take a little practice to get both of these techniques down, especially going at the same time. But once you get it, it sounds really cool. Today you woke And if you wanted to, you could pair this second strumming pattern with the whole song as well. It sounds great with the chorus. With the chorus, I would recommend taking out the palm mute, let it ring out a little bit more. Whoa, 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 pretend it's not the end of the world. Whoa, 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 pretend it's not the end of the world. All right. And then again, with that little bridge section towards the end, that's a little different for this song. You could use this pattern as well. Let's go to Paris, I don't care if we get lost in the scene. Paint the city like Picasso would have done in his dreams. Do the things that we were way too terrified of before. Whoa. All right. So again, these are my two strumming patterns that I was just for this song. I think both of them sound really great and match the song a lot, but what I actually like to do is I will mix and match them, and then that's basically it. If you're somebody who's struggling with playing guitar and singing at the same time, the key is learning the muscle memory of your strumming hand. So if that's something you need help with, I do have both of these strumming patterns on my YouTube channel right now under my Practice With Me Strumming Pattern series, so I'll link that in the corner if you need it. But anyways, those are my suggestions for the chords and the strumming that you would use for this song if you want to play through the whole thing or print it out. I have that linked in my description box for my Patreon page. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial today. I hope that you liked it, and I hope you have fun playing to this song, and I will see you in my next video coming out really soon. Bye!